Well, good morning, everybody. This is AKA Heather Joy, and you have boarded the lifeboat. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me run through the rules that we have here before I get started. Possibly, if my computer will cooperate. Okay, first of all, please don't discuss politics in the chat and the comment section. It's just a little bit too triggering for everyone. The second one, this is not a religious channel. It's fine to offer to pray for one another or to say things like, I couldn't have found sobriety without my faith. But please, no overbearing religious anything. you would, if you wouldn't mind, please. The third one, please refrain from swearing, from cursing, and in the chat and the comment section. As Tommy always says, if you can't control your tongue, then you can't control your life. And I agree. The fourth one, of course, is no trolls. We just have no room on this boat for mean people. And if you're going to be mean, you're going to get banned. Anyway, if you guys have not already hit, oh, wrong one. I hit the wrong one. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please just exit out of the chat for a minute. Give it a nice little love tap and then come back in. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And please share these videos with anybody that you think this would help. We really do want to reach as many people as we possibly can. So let me see who we've got in here this morning. Mind My Blues. Blake, full of hope, good morning. Valerie, Patrick, Goosebump. Charlie, Patrick again. Let's see. Annette, Evanson, New Zealand Chili Head. Two is Absolute Tim is here. Joe Deputo is here. Nice. Alright, well, it's good to see you guys this morning. And I bet there's been a few that have snuck in since I. There's Valerie, and yeah, anyway, it's good to see everybody. Hey, I was going to this morning, I was going to talk about um, your inner child and ways of getting in touch with your inner child and all that. And the more I started making notes and got into it, I don't know, I just didn't have a good feeling about it this morning. And I don't know. I don't know why. I just definitely had a feeling this is not this is not what I should be talking about this morning. And so I kind of snuck in there and changed things around. I really don't have anything else ready. But for some reason, I just felt very strongly that I should not be talking about that. And it's just as well because I couldn't sleep. I've got pain in my hip bad today, and I don't think I'm going to be able to sit through a whole hour today. But I do want to share something with you guys that has been going on with me. And I debated about it last week. I really debated about it. But I think this is something that addicts are going to run into sooner or later. So I thought, oh, I might as well share with you guys what's been going on. It has been rather odd. As most of you guys know, Tommy and I both moved. How that we didn't plan it. We both moved at the same time. Go figure. For us, it was a very sudden decision because all of a sudden the opportunity was right there. We've been crammed. My husband and I had been crammed in a condo for 18 years, and it wasn't fun, just not enough room. We between us we've got 6 kids, and most of those kids are married, and we have grandkids now, and that place was just not big enough. you know, to have dinners and have family come over and all of that. And, for a long, long time, I've been wanting a farmhouse somewhere close to our chicken farm. And just there were lots of little things that I had wanted, but all of a sudden, this house was available. It was the right price. It was everything. And we just jumped on it. We just, when you just know sometimes things are just meant to be, and we jumped on this. And so we ended up moving the same time as Tommy. It definitely wasn't intentional, but it's been very strange for a very long time in my life now. Every time I would finally get something that I had really wanted, I would self sabotage in some shape or form, and then I'd lose whatever it was. And I'm really used to that, and I'm used to also, I don't know. My husband and I really for many years had to go without a lot of things just to pay child support and just all of the all the different expenses that you have when you have children. And I don't know. I'm used to just scraping by. I'm used to going without. I'm used to not having the things that I want. And I'm not quite. I've become quite used to that. But I'm also got this history of self sabotaging myself. When I have something good too, and just kind of used to that. And this is the house that we found. It's small. It's a lot bigger inside than you would think. It's a little bungalow. It was built, I believe, in the 50s, but it's been completely redone inside and modernized and everything. And it's just got all the little things that I've wanted. It was really strange. Whoever the people that did all the modernization and everything, it was as if they had consulted me on everything, the color of the flooring, and that, there's a wood floor in a big part of it. The faucets, the basins, I mean, all the little things about it. It was if I went and chose everything. Honestly, it was. And but the my favorite part was, I have a thing for stained glass, and there's actually a stained glass panel in the front door, and it's red roses, which are my favorite flower and my favorite color of rose. It's all been amazing. you know um Finally have a yard where I've got plenty of room for my herb garden and my regular garden. And I mean, there's room for my ornamental chickens to run around. There's fruit trees. There's just a little bit of everything that I always wanted. And it's just a basic farmhouse. It's nothing special, but it is for me. But it's been really weird ever since we moved in. With people that are addicted to gambling, they are so used to being, on the end where they're very used to losing everything, and that's where they're most comfortable. And when they win a big amount of money, it doesn't last long. I mean, because their brain is just used to a certain baseline, and your brain is going to do whatever it takes to get you back to where things are comfortable. And for so long, we were living in this tiny little condo, just crammed in there. And we had, before that, we had lost our house. Divorces really mess up finances for one end of the party. And anyway, it was, I'm just used to I'm used to not having the things that I want. And here it is. We've got this house, and it's got all the little things that I wanted. And like I said, this is nothing special. It's not a big grand house or anything, but it's what I wanted. It's all the little things that I wanted. And ever since we moved in, my brain is fighting it. It's fighting it tooth and nail. I I keep going through these phases where I'm incredibly uncomfortable, and it doesn't make sense because it really doesn't make sense if to most people. But if you're an addict and you're used to wrecking everything over and over again, and you're used to not have you get used to going without nice things, the whole drill. It's just been really strange. And I've been 15 years sober, and it had been a very, very long time since I had had a craving. But moving in, and just moving in general is just a pain in the rear end anyway. But it's been so much more than that. It's just my brain is trying to get me to do something to wreck everything and lose it all again. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's what works. And it has been so strange. I mean, really, if I told anyone that wasn't an addict, I tried to explain it to my husband, and he kind of looked at me like, what? it's, it's been really weird. But it's gone to the point where I've had a couple of cravings, and the dreams that I'm having are the weirdest things I've had in a long time. I mean, just very weird, outrageous dreams that push everything to the extreme. I mean, my brain is trying so hard to shake me out of this. Um, I had a dream last week. This was the weirdest one. I had a dream that my husband was having an affair, and it was a homosexual affair. And my husband and I are definitely straight, no question about it. And we are, we have a really great relationship now, and it's just something that wouldn't happen, you know. It just wouldn't happen. But I remember in my dream, catching him in bed with a man, and going through everything that you go through when you have to start a divorce. I was going through all of that in my dream, and I woke up just sobbing. And I mean, that was the weirdest one, but I've had some real doozies. But that one was the oddest one. But it is just my brain really trying to shake things up so that I shake things up, and lose this again. It's just I'm just still not comfortable with things going right, and actually having something that I've wanted for forever. It's been really weird. So I thought I would share it with you guys, because I'm sure that you guys are going to experience the same thing sooner or later. But it has been odd, and the dreams have just been unreal, just crazy things that would never happen, things I would never do, or the people in my life would ever, think they would never do these things. It's just crazy dreams, but they've been very disturbing. Like I've been waking up and just sobbing. I mean, just dream after dream after dream. It's been really, really weird, guys. And I just thought I would let you guys know that, this is something to expect when something like this happens in your life. Just expect it. Um, I'm trying to just keep a really good sense of humor about everything. And I have been writing the dreams down in my journal just for the heck of it. They've been so weird. But, I just thought, I better warn you guys that this might happen to you sooner or later. It is normal for addicts. We when you find sobriety and you can maintain sobriety, that's it's a huge thing right there. It's a big change. But you got to expect that later on, those changes you're going to find them very uncomfortable at times, and your brain is going to fight you. And I just want you guys to know that if this happens to you, it's normal, it's okay. Just try to laugh about it. Maybe keep track of the dreams in your journal just for the heck of it. But there's been some very very strange things going around in my head, and it's made life interesting. Well, you guys have been leaving some comments, and I want to look here. Let's see. Just Ruth says, Heather, I remember having a big argument in a dream with a sister I was very close with, and it was totally out of the box subject. I could only think I was afraid of losing the relationship. Yeah, isn't it crazy what our minds will do? It's the games that they play on us sometimes. And what did I miss here? One's for somebody here. Oh, for Scooby. Okay. And Annette says, your mind is checking on your sobriety. Recognize and let them flow through. Yeah. But yeah, and M Hunt says they do fade. Oh, that's full of hope, telling M Hunt that. But yeah, I'm sure it will fade eventually. It's just been really, really strange. I'm just looking through here at your comments, guys. I apologize. It's just been, I've had very little sleep the last few days trying to get all of these cherries bottled and pie, making cherry pie filling and all that, and bottling it, and now the apricots are on our tree are coming on. I'm like, no, not yet. There's always so much to do out in. Well, this is my farmhouse now. There's a lot to do. But I apologize, guys. I am very tired. I couldn't sleep. Just my hip is driving me crazy. These stupid flares. It's just not fun. But I did still want to come on and just talk to you guys for a minute and give you guys a chance to meet up and talk with each other. I am sorry, guys. I really am really tired. I need to get some sleep, and that was after my last bout of illness. I've got to be careful, guys, and so I hope you'll forgive me for not coming on and doing what I had prepared. But I just didn't. I don't know. There's just something about it. I just had a feeling not to do it today, and I wonder if um, a lot of times when you're working with your inner child, and especially for people who have been through a lot of trauma, getting in into I don't know, reaching your inner child, especially if you've been through a lot of trauma in your past, can be very scary. It can be I don't know, it can be a little more to take on than you should do on your own. And in many cases, working with inner child stuff should be done with a therapist, seriously, because it can throw you that far. It can throw you that hard. Um, and maybe that's what it was, but I don't know. I just definitely had a feeling um, not to talk about what I was talking about. So I think maybe I'm going to look at the whole inner child thing again, but maybe take it from a different point of view this time. And I just don't want to suggest anything or say something that that people could um, take the suggestions and then get into trouble, um, and be by themselves and be going through something horribly traumatic. I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt anybody. So well, the hopes is you sat with your child yesterday. Oh, nice. It's in yesterday's comments. That's another thing, guys. I am trying to start to go through the comments after my shows. And it's just something I have never had the time to do, but Tommy had um, conversation with me, and I realize it's something that I need to do. And I'm sorry. I've just been trying to get all this fruit bottled, and I am really running behind. And it's the same with my email. So if you have sent me an email, I apologize. I haven't responded yet. It's just been really busy. I am working on it though. I'm going to get there, guys. I'm going to start responding to your comments and checking my email every day, and I'm going to be better about that, you guys. But and it says inner child work is hard. Yes, it is. It is very difficult. And I've always struggled with my own personal inner child work too. For some reason, I've really struggled to make that connection. And yeah, it's I could tell you some stories, boy. But anyway, I'm gonna check out now, and I'm not sure if Tommy's going to be on tonight or not. I don't know. You might have me again. But I promise you, I will be rested and I will be prepared if I am on tonight. But hope you guys have a good morning, and just remember, reach out if you're struggling, if there's things going on in your life that just need a little help with. There's no shame in asking for help. There's no shame in calling someone on your list of five and just talking things through. Okay, please reach out. That's why we're here. It's to help one another. And you guys, honestly, you guys are the best. You really are. I honestly, I say this all the time, but the highest caliber of people that I know are recovering addicts. Seriously. But hope you guys have a good day, and I may be seeing you this evening. I'm actually hoping that Tommy will just get some rest today and let me take care of tonight. But anyway, you guys have a good morning, and I will talk to you again very soon. We'll see ya.